Hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart, I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Welcome to this tarot series where we'll be exploring the wisdom of the North and South nodes in your natal chart. In this reading, we're going to discuss the Cancer North Node and Capricorn South Node. We'll discuss this axis, this dynamic duo, as well as some supportive tarot and oracle messages. You can also apply this wisdom to any Cancer or Capricorn placements found within your birth chart. Take what resonates, as always, and leave what does not. If you are unfamiliar with your natal chart or would like to dive deeper with me with a personalized one-on-one comprehensive birth chart reading, you can find all my links below, my website for my services, my email. With each birth chart reading, you also get a 2 full question tarot spread. So again, reach out to me if you'd like some more supportive content. Also, my Patreon is linked below where you'll find a lot of extra, especially this eclipse support, because we're entering into eclipse season. We have Mercury retrograde coming out of that, and we still have some retrogrades that we're feeling. So join me on Patreon. You have access to all the monthly Love Extendeds, all of the pick-a-pile readings and astro content that I've done, and I will be preparing us for this September eclipse where these lunar nodes are being activated. So it's a crucial time to get familiar with your North and South node placements. As a Patreon member, you also get 20% off all of my services all the time, okay? And make sure to hit that like button below. Subscribe to this channel where you can find all my monthly free readings, my general and love readings. So these 2 cosmic points in your chart talk about your soul's purpose, right? And also karmic patterns from the past, the South Node. Again, the North Node is our guiding system. It's our true north, moving us forward, where the South Node holds a lot of wisdom from our past, what we're comfortable with, what we're trying to step away from or out of, which can also be tied to family, to our ancestors, to our lineage. And again, September 17th, we have this lunar eclipse in Pisces. So getting really familiar with this Cancer North Node, it's guiding you more towards emotional growth, nurturing. It's this moon energy, it's maternal, and creating deep connections. It asks you to prioritize feelings and personal fulfillment over the external successes and control that we might find in the Capricorn South Node, where they're more focused on ambition, right? This is Saturn, this is 10th house, the house of achievements. Capricorn South Node individuals often struggle with emotional vulnerability, feeling they must earn the right to express emotions, and that safety lies in maintaining control. This leads them to perform emotional release without truly opening up, often sharing only certain aspects of their story that they feel prepared to handle. Their focus on preparation can turn into a burden as they become experts in emotional theory, but remain trapped by the fear of losing control. Guilt plays a central role in their lives, influencing their actions and relationships as they feel an overwhelming sense of debt to others, often without a cause. Right? The Saturn influence is really strong here. On the other hand, though, this Cancer North Node wants you to care for your emotions, take care of yourselves, tend to yourself, nurture yourself. But they can be terrified of appearing weak, right? This fear is deeply rooted and seated in the belief that asking for help makes them feel powerless. And they dream of repaying their perceived debts and proving their worth. But this guilt becomes an identity that holds them back. Healing begins when the Capricorn South Node individual can learn to ask for what they truly need without anticipating doom, rejection, right? And the Cancer North Node individual can really bloom in and blossom when they recognize that they are worthy of love, they are lovable, without needing to leverage guilt in relationships. True growth can come from being more vulnerable and understanding that they cannot be manipulated or earned through guilt. They must learn that their worth is inherent and that their existence is worthy of celebration. Let's get into your reading. Hello, my Cancer North Node fellow friends and viewers. Welcome to your reading. So the intro, right? This is truly about emotional vulnerability and accepting that we all have to play out our karma, right? This Capricorn South Node, like I said, there's a highly influential aspect within your relationship here in this axis of karma, Saturn, the lessons of Saturn. So most of you, if not all of you, can relate to potentially some heavy karma with your family. Again, this does emphasize past life, but if you don't believe in that, this just talks about, say, your family that you were born into, right? Whatever that might look like for you, this is a general reading, so it can look different for all of you. But there is this flavor of Saturn, right? This tough love, the limitations within our lives that Saturn wants us to see. It's Chronos, it's Father Time. So there's an element of time. And the message that's coming through with this Cancer North Node is that time can heal all wounds, and giving ourselves the space and accessing that vulnerable space that is there. It's just been, again, repressed because of a fear of being judged, or just a sense of impending doom or guilt that is found in this Capricorn South Node. Like that is perceived as a weakness, like emotions are weakening, to some extent. And this could look like a mother or father or mentor that really shamed you for your emotions and your vulnerability. So you've had to naturally learn, right, through this North Node, how to let go of those limitations and to truly be able to nurture yourself and others and to nurture healthy relationships. It's a very maternal energy, this Cancer influence. Even if you are a male, again, we inherently hold both. So understanding that as well with this Capricorn South Node is important. That although you might be masculine, you still can embrace these feminine qualities. And it actually truly makes you more powerful, more productive, and actually you can reclaim and call in love in your life in all its forms, not just intimate partnerships, but with your family. There's a lot of forgiveness found here as well of the past, of maybe past mistakes, trials, tribulations, etc. So let's get into your reading here. Okay, we're going to pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle to start off your reading. And if you want to get any further details on your birth chart, again, you can find all those helpful links below. Stay tuned for my monthly September readings. I'm going to start diving into those this coming week. Whenever you find this reading, just know it's meant to find you, and all my readings are truly timeless. So check out my channel and you can dive deeper into, again, Capricorn Cancer dynamics or other dynamics within your birth chart. All right, let's see. Again, your support is truly welcome here. All your likes. Drop a comment below if this resonates, if you're enjoying this series as well. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can see when I post. All right. Cancer North Node. What is it that they need to know? Ancestors, guides, allies, spirits. What is it that Cancer North Node, Capricorn South Node needs to see? Adventures, patience, and success. The success, this is that Capricorn South Node. It's the 10th house, it's Saturn. It's all about our achievements. There can be a lot of success found. Most Capricorn influence, there is a level of responsibility, duty. They are the great protectors. There's this very masculine, feminine dynamic found here, Capricorn also has been perceived as the ruler of Aquarius as well. So you can also look into where maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, or again, you could have had a Capricorn Aquarius parent figure or a really serious relationship with either. Also Cancer, you can tend to find that you will gravitate towards that Cancerian quality in people. So you can also kind of retrace the steps to potential people that that have this Cancer influence in their chart. They can really provide a sanctuary, a place to nest and to feel safe and comforted so that you can really open up to this energy, okay? There's a lot of success here. Beautiful. We have patience and adventures. I'm looking at this more as adventures of the heart, because as we know, when we really feel into our heart, and I'm getting the message of really truly receiving love, right? And not just superficial, not just half-ass, as they say, kind of superficial ideas of love and what that means. So what I'm getting also for you with this Cancer North Node is adventuring into the ideas of learning about your attachment style, your love language, communication, right? I'm getting reminded of like the anxious, avoidant attachment styles that we hear about a lot within our community, and embracing and trying to foster more secure attachments within yourself, especially. And again, forgiving those that have maybe you felt this very yin yang opposing masculine feminine energies where it was almost like a power struggle within relationships as well. Okay, so it is an adventure to kind of dive deep into the heart space, because there's so much there to unravel with this axis, and it does require patience, being tender, right? The Cancer North Node wants you to embrace, again, this more maternal, feminine, moon quality. So this can also signify moon ritual, right? Working with the moon cycles, understanding the different phases of the moon and what they mean. Doing some sort of ritual on the moon. This could be journaling, this could be anything, meditation. Spiritual practices are very unique to each of you. So, but there is a significance with the Cancer North Node to embrace the moon and to understand the moon, right? And knowing, when I think of the moon card in the major arcana, this is a lot around fears, illusion, getting trapped in our fears. So be patient with yourself, be tender and kind to yourself, and to look at this more as an adventure. Like you're on a conquest. I'm thinking of more like the Fool's journey here. The Fool is embracing all these archetypes within them, right? That's really what the Fool's journey is unveiling all these parts of self that we all inherently have, but they come out at different times in our life. And it looks like this kind of playful Fool energy is here, and learning that it's okay to be tender, it's okay to be soft, it's okay to be ushy and gushy sometimes, and that might require a level of patience to open up to people, and that's okay here. But there is success when doing so. All right, let's pull from the tarot. All right, let's see, Cancer North Node. Yeah, look at that, 9 of Pentacles, beautiful. That's Virgo energy. What do we have for the Cancer North Node collective? Capricorn South Node. Please allow me to give them a truthful and accurate reading. What is it that they need to know? What is it they need to see for their highest and greatest good? To truly embrace this Cancer North Node quality. Also, I'm getting reminded to look at your natal chart, at your aspects. Again, if you don't know how to do that, I can help you with that and help you through it, because you might have certain aspects to your North Node that can help enrich these qualities, or again, we can see where there might be some tension there as well. And being patient with that. There's growth here in the 9 of Pentacles. This is also about being nurturing, right? This is the self-care card. When I see this is Virgo energy. Again, this is purification at its finest. Purifying the heart. Self-care really is the message for that. And not being too rigid or fixed, or again, overly ambitious. What else for Cancer North Node? Please show me the truth for my Cancer North Node, Capricorn South Node viewers. Oh, there's that Capricorn. Oh, there's the Fool, right? When I said that Fool, there's that adventure. Oh, yes, it is such an adventure to uncover this 3 of Swords, right? Again, that's what I was saying. Look at this. Look at this. It's so beautiful. It's so funny here because you have this 9 of Pentacles and then you have this Page of Swords looking over at it. They're curious. They're like, what I'm getting reminded of is you may feel like not envy is coming to mind, but you are very curious. The Page of Swords is Gemini, so there's a curiosity here. This is investigation, this is research, this is keeping a watchful eye, kind of at a distance, you know, like people watching. And that's what this person is doing here. They're watching this Nine of Pentacles, like, how does she do that? How is she so, like, beautiful and just so kind and nurturing and self-fulfilled? You know, the Nine of Pentacles is all about self-fulfillment. Any nine really is, but this is about this pentacle energy, which is earth. It's purification. So this could be talking about researching ways to detox, diet, take care of oneself, you know, any sort of self-care practices that you can start to kind of research and investigate here. They're very curious. This person, this Page of Swords, is very curious about this Nine of Pentacles. So this could also speak upon you maybe gravitating towards, again, those people that have that kind of nurturing quality. Virgo, Cancer energy, where it is a little bit more about the physical. You know, Virgo represents goddess. And a lot of people don't know this. It's one of the only, I think it is the only astrological sign that represents goddess energy. It's the Virgin, right? This is very feminine energy, much like Cancer. So there's a lot to unravel with this Virgo Cancer energy for you. And again, you might have this in your chart, or you might gravitate towards these signs. Not just romantically, but just as mentors, right? You know, patience with this Fool's journey, because that's that Capricorn influence there. Mars in Capricorn, Four of Pentacles, being restrictive, hoarding, holding on, holding back, standing guard, protecting, preserving. And you're being asked to adventure. You know, this Three of Swords is all about pain, guilt. Remember, South Node Capricorn is the Saturnian influence. You could even, if you don't necessarily know how to navigate past lives, there's meditations and ways to kind of work through this, like past life regression, EMDR therapy, hypnosis. There's tons of stuff out there. And again, if you reach out to me, we can do a reading on how to really tap into this part of you that you might not know how to access. And embracing more of this Fool, Three of Swords is, it's again, like I was saying earlier, is like the adventures of the heart. And the Fool there is so open. Look at their heart is just forward. This wild abandon. Although there's fear here, Three of Swords, there's pain here. This is not an avoidance of that pain. Being patient with the pain. Understanding our limitations, understanding where we come from. This is not about avoiding that at all. But this is about being patient and kind to those parts of ourselves. And again, looking at this Three of Swords as an adventure more than a burden, because it definitely can feel like that. There's three swords stabbed in your back, in your heart, or in your back, whatever way you want to look at it. And you're being asked to step into this Fool energy of the unknown, a new adventure, a new way of being, where you can actually tend to yourself, love yourself, purify your heart space. Being more vulnerable with others, opening up to others, slowly but surely, and embracing this Fool's journey. This is beautiful. I actually want to pull one more card for you to wrap up your reading here. Again, hit that like button, share with anyone that you might know that has this Cancer North Node or Capricorn South Node influence. Or again, anywhere in their chart, this information can be beneficial as well, to embrace these qualities, right? All right, Cancer North Node, what do we have for them? Capricorn South Node, what do we have for my viewers here? What's the best advice we can give them during this time? Cancer North Node. A new start is coming. Yes, it is. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node, a new start is coming. Look at that beautiful eclipse energy. So whenever you find this reading, again, it might be after the eclipses that are coming September 17th. But if you are finding this now, just know that it is signifying this eclipse energy, okay? We are embracing this eclipse, right? And we're learning how to step out of our comfort zone. Again, this is when the lunar nodes are being activated. We have to step out of our comfort zone. The Fool, Four of Pentacles here, opening up. And also just, again, being patient. This doesn't have to happen overnight. This is a very graceful energy, tending to the wounds of this Three of Swords and understanding that there are some things that you do need to release. Again, like I said, the moon phases are very important. So any new moon is a great way to plant new ways, new seeds. And then also with this waning moon, you can look up waning. Waning is losing light. Okay, so it's going to be before the new moon. So the week before and after new moons are very significant for you here, because there's a time window of you to really start to plant new ways of being, right? Stepping into this North Node. And it does require some release. Releasing these three swords from your heart and applying patience, tenderness, care to those wounds. You know, not just slapping a Band-Aid over it and avoiding it. There's a period, right? When you think of any wound, there's a period in time that we need to address it, right? We need to actually, how did the wound get there? What could we have done differently to avoid that wound, right? That karmic cycle, right? And not looking at that wound as a weakness. You know, the scars make us beautiful, is what I'm hearing here. And every scar that you might carry, there's a level of resilience there, right? Embracing those scars and understanding how it's made you more resilient, strong-willed, and then learning how to, again, tend to those wounds so we can avoid infection, right? Or avoid the same wound, the same karmic cycle over and over again, and step more fully into this Fool energy, restorative, bringing life back. Again, wild abandon, adventures, play. I hope that this reading helped. And again, if you want more information, you can reach out to me for a private reading. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.